The subject of demons and demonology is vast and complex. It requires far more time than this video is allotted. But this video isn't about particular demons, the history of demons, or even what or where demons come from. No. This video has more to do with how demons interact with us, how they get in, and why we're all dealing with some kind of demon. This subject is very important. So much so, it used to be taught in a school setting to what we would perceive as adolescents today. As young as 10, 11, 12 years old, children were taught this. Why? Because the further back you go in time, the more spiritual people were. You see, there was a time the Most High interacted with man on a more personal level through servants and prophets. At this time, Satan, the deceiver, knew he couldn't create a paradigm where the Most High doesn't exist. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, believed in God or gods. So Satan's plan then was to create false gods. When the Hebrews of the Bible wouldn't obey the laws, statutes, and commandments, the Most High went silent. During this time, as you would imagine, Satan jumped at the opportunity to remove the Most High from memory. He created ideas like evolution, a globular earth, the Big Bang Theory, and other inventions designed to move mankind and man away from spirituality and the Most High. When you look at a timeline, you get a better idea of how this took place, when this took place. Once certain groups and nations took control of the world scene, we went from a spiritual to much more physical existence. Some of the things we lost were ideas about God, real medicine, real food, and real humanity. We became materialistic. Or better yet, we became enamored with the physical. I hope you're looking at these dates because they all coincide with this satanic takeover that gave rise to atheists, philosophical sciences or theories, and the idea that man created God and not the other way around. This, my friends, is the Dark Ages. Not the Moorish takeover of Hispania, not the Black Plague, nor the ignorance of Europe. It was the Hellenes, or the Grecian invasion of Europe. The takeover, or makeover. You show me a scripture written in Greek, and I'll show you a scripture that I don't trust. A lot was lost during those times. History, scriptures, and what we're dealing with today. These demons. Let me start by saying the word demon or daemon and the word democracy both come from the same root word, da, which means to divide. I just thought that was interesting. Okay. To begin with, demons are spirits, and as such, they reside in the spiritual realm. So I think it's important we discuss the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is, of course, the unseen that is all around us. What's going on in the unseen is more important than what's going on in the visible. One of the important things that goes on in the unseen or spiritual realm is thoughts. When thoughts are pure or do not transgress the Most High's laws, they're, air quotes, safe. When thoughts are ugly or sinful, they open a door. Think of your thoughts and actions as doors. These doors cannot be penetrated unless we allow it by our thoughts and actions. In the movies, Dracula cannot enter through your door unless you invite him. I'm sure most of you know Dracula comes from the word Draco, which means serpent. It's just Hollywood doing its part. In fact, the reason they put this stuff in your face is because their magic can't work without your consent. But that's another video. The point is, these demons can't enter your life without your consent. Just like Dracula can't enter your house without your consent. Now, how we give consent is the most important part of the video. I already mentioned impure thoughts like hate, lust, harm, murder, theft, jealousy, envy, the usual suspects. These things open a gateway for demons to suggest, coerce, and tempt. Do you know people who are obese are dealing with a demon? That hunger they experience is not coming from their spirit. They're actually feeding a demon. It's the demon who keeps urging the person to eat. Death is a demon. Laziness is a demon. Liars are dealing with demons. All negative emotions are attached to demons. Imagining having sex with someone opens a door to a demon. The abuse of alcohol and drugs open huge doors. So when people claim to have that monkey on their back, they're not that far off. If when they say monkey, they mean demon. The demon has the addiction and requires you to feed him. You know how people say the drug is talking to them? You know what? Believe them. In ancient times, when people were far more spiritual, they knew the culprit was a demon. They were just calling on the wrong God most of the times to cure them. Remember, most of their medicines were plants, roots, and leaves. Things that would effectively chase the demons away. Sort of like showing Dracula a cross. I know this sounds crazy, but that's because through technology and education, Satan has done a masterful job of moving us away from truth. He has put a technosphere over our biosphere, causing all of our thoughts, information, education, religions, and realities to become warped. You see, we're starting our thought processes off with the wrong information, created in an artificial environment. We believe hospitals are good. We think technology is good. We think education is good. I'm sorry, but in this present reality, they're not. Until we understand what's going on in the invisible universe, the physical universe will lie. Well, the universe itself won't lie, but those who teach us about it do. When someone has lost their mind, that means they lose control of their thinking, their thoughts. And that can be more dangerous than losing control of a steering wheel. Just remember, thoughts are created in the spiritual realm. And depending on the content of the thought, it can corrupt your actions in the physical realm by opening doors, allowing us to be susceptible to all kinds of actions. And when you start dealing with divinations or opening your third eye, you become a vessel to these demons. Prayer and faith are the only way to enter the spirit realm safely. And it's okay to pray out loud, but it's always best to pray from the mind. And one more thing. Trying to enter the spirit realm with rune stones, geometric shapes, crystals, candles, cards, or any other ritualistic means will only lead you to one being. There is no such thing as white or black magic. It's all satanic. Well, that's it for now. Let's be kind to one another. Prove to each other that darkness has not infiltrated all of us. And please, think about what you're thinking about. Peace.